A small but possibly critical crack emerging this morning in the GOP wall of support for President Trump. A key moderate Republican, Senator Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, signaling she's not satisfied with leader Mitch McConnell's pledge to coordinate with the president's impeachment defense team.
And in fairness, when I heard that, I was disturbed.
She's referencing this remark from McConnell last week.
I'm going to take my cues from the president's lawyers. We'll be working through this process, hopefully in a fairly short period of time, in total coordination with the White House counsel's office.
Murkowski, one of the few Republicans seen as open to voting with Democrats in an impeachment trial, citing the need for impartiality.
To me, it means that we have to take that step back from being hand in glove with the defense. And so I heard what Leader McConnell had said. I happen to think that that has further confused the process.
The process itself remains at a standstill, with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi refusing to send articles of impeachment to the Senate until she says she's confident it'll be a fair trial. President Trump overnight tweeting Pelosi is demanding everything the Republicans weren't allowed to have in the House. Dems want to run majority Republican Senate. Hypocrites. His latest dig at Democrats since his impeachment.
How do you impeach? You had no crime.
I don't feel like I'm being impeached because it's a hoax.
That Christmas tweet capping a day that started with a more topical message about the holiday.
On behalf of the entire Trump family, we wish everyone a joyous and Merry Christmas.
Now, with negotiations stuck, it's only the new year that's likely to bring new movement. As for Senator Murkowski, her vote could make a difference when it comes to procedural things like whether to call witnesses. But keep in mind that even if she were to break ranks with her party and vote, let's say, to convict and remove the president from office, Democrats would still need at least 19 other Republican senators to do the same thing. And Craig, right now, that appears extremely unlikely.